I won't stop till I hear him say,
actually moves. No bullish moon boy hype, no outrageous price predictions, just simply growing a portfolio, intraday trading the market. Alrighty, what is going on, CYPRX advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, and foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. In today's video breakdown, we're going to go over an XRP intraday trade. I'm going to show you guys all the confluences that I called out to you guys way ahead of time, well in advance on my Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, make sure that you do so now. You guys, the best way to do that is to copy the link in the description down below, mainly because we are shadow banned on Twitter. They do not like us supplementing the truth to everybody. You guys cannot find us simply by searching our Twitter handle. Okay. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate the love and the support. I had mentioned to you guys a couple of days ago, we're going to go over to an extreme detailistic perspective of everything that I've been giving to you guys on this YouTube channel via price action. I showed you guys well in advance. Okay. Look at this tweet right here. ETH, XRP, ETH and XRP, ladies and gentlemen. Last time I sent a message out like this, we caught 6% on both ETH and XRP. I told you guys the confluences in extreme detail, what we're going to be looking for. Tracking premium discount, wait for manipulation liquidity sweeps, wait for psychological level rejections, wait for breakup structures, and properly adjust premium or discount institutionalized levels, and then looking for proper R, and then PTT means pulling the trigger. Okay. I gave you guys specific dates. I highlighted the 20th, 21st, 22nd. So we still have 2 days left of this window to look for CYPRX strategy to play out. CYPRX strategy to the T. Just watch, ladies and gentlemen. Look at when I posted this tweet on September 18th, 2022, taking your attention over to the charts, scrolling out. Okay. So these are the confluences I put out to you guys well in advance, about 2 days in advance, showing you guys in extreme detail what we're exactly going to be looking for. You cannot make this up. This is just to prove to you all how extremely accurate our strategy is here at CYPRX. I want to show you guys in extreme detail exactly what it is that we did to enter into this position based off of what I said to you guys 2 days ago. So number one, we're going to be looking for tracking premium and discount. Okay. So if you're in a bullish scenario, meaning higher time frame is bullish, we're going to be looking for what? Tracking discount. That means looking for previous areas where banking institutions, if we're looking to trade New York session, could potentially seek to take a proper discounted buy from. Well, coming into this trading day, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. You guys can see Asia session right here starts, okay? Roughly at about, let's just say 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's California time. That's my time. You guys can see Asia session starts. Well, what does Asia session do in their manipulation window? Asia session's manipulation window, generally speaking, looks something like this. I can't give you guys specific times. That wouldn't be fair to the CYPRX students. But what can we see beneath Asia manipulation lows? Trendline liquidity. Significant to say the least that is exactly where the trendline liquidity starts, right? Well, Asia session, they take sell positions during their manipulation window, leaving liquidity above highs and beneath lows. They drop the market price down and then they take discounted buys. Now, where do they take discounted buys from? A specific psychological level. Remember, here at CYPRX, we pay attention to psychological levels in extreme detail. And if we're trading XRP up against the United States dollar, we're looking for the quarter theory to come into fruition. So here we see 37175. That is a quarter theory psychological level where Asia session bought from. So going over number one on this list, we're tracking discount. All right. So with that being said, we're taking on the 15-minute chart from the candlestick bodies down to the wick, highlighting that area and extending it over to the right-hand side, because we know that if the market on the 15-minute chart is taking buy positions from this psychological level, then that logically would mean that until we break this level or we create a new low beneath this level and a lower high underneath or underneath of the lower high that led to the break in structure, we are bullish. Okay. That is logic in this market, ladies and gentlemen. It is that simple. Okay. With that being said, coming now over to the London session, look at what London session did. Okay. I'm just going to delete this psychological level to clear things up a little bit. So now we have number one tracked. All right. For Asia session, which is tracking premium and discount. Now we're going to go over to London session. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to track premium and discount. Why? We're getting a potential area of interest where the banking institutions could seek to buy from based off the logic that we know as traders. Banking institutions like to piggyback off of other areas where banking institutions bought from. If the banks during Asia bought from a discount, then you can almost guarantee that London banks and New York banks are most likely going to want to buy from that same discount. Ladies and gentlemen, look at how simplistic this strategy is. Highlighting the manipulation window. In the London manipulation window, we see early sellers and we see premature buyers in the form of trendline liquidity beneath lows. Well, look at what happens. London session sells from a high, drops price down into discount, and then they take their buy positions. Passing price action over to New York session. Now we can highlight, again, another area of interest, except what we want to do is get the best bang for our buck. So even though we have a highlighted area of interest from the candlestick bodies down to the wick for London session buy scenarios where London session banking institutions bought from, we are still going to be seeking to buy from this most discounted price, okay, which is where Asia bought from. All right. So now coming into this New York session, ladies and gentlemen, you would have had all of this price action. Okay. Now what are we going to do? Let's head over to number 2. Wait for manipulation and liquidity sweep. Okay. So coming into this New York session, I've mentioned to you guys that I'm a New York session trader. We're going to draw on our manipulation box for New York session. I can't give you guys that specific time. Again, it wouldn't be fair to the CYPRX students, where in the course material, I give them specific times and entry criteria into the market. However, here for YouTube, I'll draw you guys the general vicinity. So we're going to wait for the market to break out of our manipulation area. We're going to wait for number 2 to come into fruition. We're waiting for a liquidity manipulation sweep. So with that being said, look at how easy this setup was. Number 1, New York session gets past price action where? At a high, okay? We know that banking institutions are not going to buy from a high. Not only do we know that, but we are also inside of the manipulation window. In every single manipulation window before, what happens? The market makers get past price action at a high, they sell price, and then they buy low. Same thing here. They push price up to a high, they sell price, London session buys from a low. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think New York session is going to do? They get past price action at a high, they're going to sell, and they're going to buy low. Now, number 2 says we're looking for a liquidity sweep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do I teach you guys on the CYPRX YouTube? What is forming right here? Trendline liquidity. And not only trendline liquidity, but a triple touch. I've told you guys multiple times that when you see this triple touch of a trend line, retail money in the form of over leveraged traders is right beneath of these lows, with people who are trading leverage with stop losses entering in based off the ideology that the market's creating some imaginary trend line. Okay, that is incorrect. The market does not appreciate those things. It liquidates those things. So as CYPRX traders, we already tracked premium and discount. So with that being said, we're not buying until price comes into a discounted area of at least 70% discount from where the previous banking institutions bought from. We're also waiting for the market now that we've identified liquidity. And again, people will say hindsight testing is rubbish, but coming into this New York session, this is all of the price action you would have had to analyze, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So you would have been able to identify that this is trendline liquidity. And I told you guys 2 days in advance, this is what we're going to be looking for. All right. Now we're waiting for a psychological level rejection. So once the market comes down into this area of liquidity, we're looking for the market to reject the psychological level that the banking institutions bought from. I've told you guys that we're waiting for the best risk to reward ratio. So we're waiting for a solid psychological level rejection. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Okay. Remember, we're trading XRP up against the United States dollar. Well, here is a beautiful, sound psychological level that is held in the form of quote unquote support or demand, not only once during Asia, but twice during London, where you guys can see clearly that the banking institutions are buying price at a roughly around the 375 psychological level, just to round that off. Banking institutions during Asia bought beneath it. Banking institutions during London bought above it. So this is generally speaking the general area or psychological level that we want to see the market makers hold above in the form of discount from where they bought from previous 2 sessions, okay? i.e. because we're trading New York, right? So now we have number 3, wait for psychological level rejection. So we're not buying price because price is at a high during this New York session until price drops down into discount, breaking out of the manipulation window, right? Now what else are we looking for? Waiting for a break of structure. You cannot make this up, ladies and gentlemen. I told you this 2 days in advance. Look at this beautiful price action, okay? Bullish order flow consists of what? Higher highs and higher lows. Look at this candlestick body close right here, where the market structure got past price action over to New York session. It breaks a previous market structure high, or the liquidity trap set up above session highs. You all can see that here. We see a double top formation above the Asia session manipulation window. You guys can see those highs here. This is a liquidity trap that was pre-engineered into the market in the form of retail resistance traders taking sell positions or over leveraged position sells above these highs, and also people that had buy stops above these highs from traders who are willing to buy when the market appreciates in value above these highs. That is a liquidity trap setup. Interesting to say the least how it takes place exactly in the manipulation window that I talk about to you guys on YouTube, right? Once the market broke that structure, that is now a confirmation that we have number 4 marked off. Wait for a break of structure. So that solidifies our number 5, which is properly adjust premium or discount. How do we do that? Okay. How do we properly adjust premium or discount institutionalized levels? I've told you guys how to properly draw your Fibonacci on. Check this out. Taking our fib from the low where Asia bought from, taking it all the way up to where the market broke structure. So that's the New York session high. So we're taking from the low to the high that broke a previous market structure high. We are now operating in a new A to B move. So I know that this looks like a lot of jargon on the charts. Let me clear this up for you all, right? So now we have, okay, 62 to 100% discounted area where we're going to seek to buy from. Okay, I'll highlight that for you guys. So 62% to 100%. We know that we're not going to buy until the market drops down into this area of discount. So we can delete our Fibonacci to clear up our charts. We know that we're operating inside of this new A to B move. So I'll go ahead and I'll delete some arrows for you guys. All right. All these arrows we can get rid of. All of these arrows we can get rid of. We know that the market has violated the Asia session highs right here in the form of this pre-engineered liquidity, breaking market structure, attacking this M formation or this M pattern or retail resistance traders selling above highs with buy stops above highs. We know now that the market has created trendline liquidity, okay? And we also have areas of institutionalized discount that we're looking to buy from in the form of this blue box once the market pulls back into at least 62 to 100% discount. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you guys all of this 2 days in advance. Watch how this all plays out. Okay, so all we had to do here at CYPRX was identify all of this. And now turning on our session indicators, you all can simply see how all of this kind of plays out, right? We have track premium and discount. We already tracked the low here where Asia session bought from, right? Not only did we do that, but we also identified liquidity. Okay, now we're waiting for that liquidity sweep to take place. We've identified where we're looking for the market to reject psychological levels in the form of the average price where previous institutions bought from, i.e. Asia and London. We identified that as the 37500 psychological level because we're trading XRP United States dollar. We're paying attention to the quarter theory. We also waited for a break of structure. We got that. The market has now broken a previous market structure high. So we are still operating in a bullish environment. Why? Because we know that bullish order flow consists of higher highs and higher lows. Okay. Now we're waiting for a proper premium or discount institutionalized level. With that being said, now with the step that we're on, you guys can clearly see that beneath New York session lows, we have what? Premature buyers during the manipulation window that fall into confluence with the trend line liquidity. So as traders that trade the CYPRX strategy, we trade against retail. So we're waiting for the market to sweep this liquidity, and we're looking to get in with a good, sound risk-reward ratio with logical target areas. Well, logical target areas would be what? Early sellers during the manipulation window. Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. You cannot make this up. So here we see early sellers above New York session highs. So that would be here in the manipulation window. So this can be our take profit 1. And for this trade, this was exactly where we took our first take profit. Okay. Now that the market is pulled back into discount, again, how do we get that institutionalized discount? Taking from the low where Asia bought from to the high where New York sold from during the manipulation window. You guys saw how we got this blue box highlighting from 62% down to 100%. We know that this is most likely if the bank and institutions are going to continue this bullish order flow and not break this low, printing bearish order flow, they are going to buy from a discount somewhere in this blue box, which we've identified is at least 62 to 100% discount of this A to be move that broke previous market structure. Okay. Look how easy this was, ladies and gentlemen. Told you all 2 days in advance. Now all we need is a proper risk to reward, proper RR, and we need to PTT, pull the trigger. Okay. You guys can see down here at the bottom of my charts, this is September 20th. Heading back over to the Twitter page, I told you all right here, 20th, 21st, 22nd, that the CYPRX strategy will play out to the T. Gave you guys the confluences in advance. Watch what happens. All you needed to do was set up a sound RR. And ladies and gentlemen, beautiful, beautiful price action today on XRP. I was actually on a Zoom call with the students this morning when my alarm went off for this trade. It was actually phenomenal to see on the live market play out into fruition. Telling you guys well in advance, if anybody's interested in learning these confluences in extreme detail, if you all think that what it is that we convey on the CYPRX YouTube is easily digestible, you can imagine that the CYPRX material is 100 times more than that, okay? The link is in the description down below. You all are more than welcome to reach out to me via the email in the customer support section down below. Send me an email, schedule a Zoom call, hop on a one-on-one with me. I would love to chat and talk to you guys about this CYPRX material and what to expect in the mentorship program, showing you guys well in advance that the CYPRX strategy and confluences play out 2 days well before and well-defined before it even comes into fruition. I hope that I'm out here saving your guys' portfolios. Nothing that we constitute here is financial advice, but you guys can see how when we approach the market with logic and understanding about how the market actually moves, no bullish moon boy hype, no outrageous price predictions, just simply growing a portfolio, intraday trading the market, how this all comes into fruition. All right. Now, I want to leave you guys with one more thing. I had also showed you guys on my Twitter page. I tweeted this out to you guys as well, and this was 2 days before the 18th. So this was on September 16th. I had mentioned to you guys that the Fed doesn't crash the market again with interest rate hikes of 75 to 100 basis points next week. We could see a move into 45 to 50 cents. All eyes on the Fed, September 21st. I'm rooting for you, XRP. So make sure that if you guys don't follow me already on Twitter, you all are doing so now, mainly because I drop subliminal hints on price action way ahead of time, way before any market fundamentals and news come out. Again, I have 7 years of information in this market, lots of insiders helping me with CYPRX. Blessings to you guys all, showing you guys now a 45 cent to 50 cent call out. I showed you guys that on the 16th of September. So if we were just to go ahead and copy this tweet when it is that I put it out to you all to show you all where the market was and show you all how much the market is appreciated since I put out this 45 cent to 50 cent call out, I'll do that for you guys now. All right. So simply just to show you all where it is that I called that tweet out to everybody, just to make sure, hopefully, that I'm saving everybody's portfolio. We do our best to convey the best technical analysis that you can find on the internet. A lot of people out here, ladies and gentlemen, they're doing some crazy stuff with their technical analysis. Okay. Here at CYPRX, we try and attempt to give you guys the best, most logical approach to the market, showing you guys that we put our money where our mouth is at. And you guys can see right here where I put the tweet out to you all. Again, just copying the tweet in this little Twitter tab on TradingView. You guys can see that we put that out at a bottom right here. I said to you guys, again, the 45 cent to 50 cent call out, which hopefully most likely is going to come into fruition. You guys can see my alarm on TradingView right here at 45 cents. We have appreciated in value roughly about almost 30% since that trade call out. Blessings to you guys. Make sure that you follow us on Twitter. Again, anybody that is interested in our technical analysis approach to the markets, the link is in the description down below. You guys can visit cyprx.teachable.com. Blessings to you all. Smash that thumbs up button if technical analysis breakdowns like this help you all out, understand the market a little bit better. As always, ladies and gentlemen, please be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you all in the next YouTube video breakdown.
Won't stop till I hear him say